And what is up, everybody?
Boom.
West Coast Wednesday, number 16. We live. I'm Suge. That's Matty. Matty's catching
I'm
up
just
on the.
finishing up Raw.
Hey, you made it. I got to the entrances and I just couldn't do it. Took me a good nap. You hear me?
Yeah, I am in the main event right now. Rhea and Io are fucking cooking. Like, top notch in the kitchen right now.
So that match eventually led to the three-way that everyone has been seeing cooking for a very long time, from what I'm hearing.
You know, I was wanting Bianca versus Rhea, which is exactly what I thought we were going to get.
Right.
I'm not opposed to the black and gold big three.
That's good. I mean, we got the Shield triple threat on one night. I mean,
you
as
say
much
you say that, and the only thing that pops into my mind is that shot of Reigns, Ambrose, and Kurt Angle.
it's the closest
Or
thing we could get.
was it Reigns, Ambrose, and Angle, or was it Reigns, Rollins, and Angle?
I think Ambrose was the one that was out,
It could
unless
be.
they did it twice.
They only did it once because I just remembered
Triple H,
Kurt
no,
Angle walking out.
they did it twice because Triple H was in one.
Oh shit, was he?
Yeah,
Because
and
one of them was that like weird ass 5-on-3 or like 6-on-3 handicap
I
match.
think I think Roman was out for that one, the Triple H one.
I think you might be. You're right because Kurt Angle was the one that did the power bomb.
Yeah, no, and then when Triple H filled in, um, Ambrose and Rollins went for a dive, and Triple H ran up to the ropes and then gingerly got out.
Yeah, and
And that,
realized exactly how old his ass was.
yeah, wow! I just shared the live, and that thing said we had -1 people in here for a second. I was like, "How,
Damn.
Elon? Elon, how?"
I'm gonna make sure ain't nobody watching you.
-1 people are watching right now. Shout out to all, everybody who just jumped in. So, what do we think about John Cena and Cody Rhodes' promo this week? Because the last 2 weeks fell a little flat, in my opinion.
They did, but this promo definitely. I saw someone on Twitter say that, and I think they're fairly right. It feels like they hit the express button on a lot of storylines on Monday. Like a lot of these storylines now have fire lit to them, and that fire was thrown with gasoline. Like it was just quick fire.
I mean, you kind of have to. It's like in what 2 3 weeks.
Yeah, they waited so long. We had that weird period that what? It took 3 weeks before we had any fucking progression from Cena Cody.
Yeah,
Like, there's no reason that we should have had Cody and Cena build most of their momentum on Raw this week.
it should have been built. This is the first time they've even come to blows, or
It,
almost.
I mean, yeah, no, they came to blows because Cody hit him with that crossroads, but you know,
I mean,
it was
it
a
was just
damn
one
good
blow.
promo. It was a damn good promo between both men, you know, and the audience really helped play in. Them being overseas for these, shows have added a lot to, those minor or the promos that don't have a whole lot to them.
Yeah,
With the promos that got a lot to them, like with the Cena Cody this weekend, we'll talk about Jay, Jimmy, and Gunther in a minute. But like the audience being as loud and as visceral as they were definitely helped promote that so much more as well.
yeah, and there's always detractors. There's a somebody I follow on X that was like, I wish the crowd would react to the promo instead of just singing Cody's theme. And they did. Didn't they call didn't they get a piece of shit get chant going?
Oh yeah, they started chanting "piece of shit." The crowd was vocal all night. Um, but no, yeah, the crowd added so much to that. Even when Cena was about to leave right after Cody hit him with that one last barb, crowd started chanting "You can't wrestle" loud as fuck.
Yeah, and that's what really got up under Cena's skin.
And Cena was selling it so well. Like he was tightening up so much in his like neck, jaw, and shit. Like you were seeing veins in his neck going.
Man was clenched. You hear me? Full
Like
clench.
yeah, this London audience for Raw this week was top tier, but they always are.
And so my favorite part is people say
Oh, don't hit the fence.
people were saying that John Cena buried Cody. I'm not sure he buried Cody. He definitely put a little more dirt on the Nexus grave site
Oh,
when he said,
absolutely.
"I don't bury talent, I bury mediocrity." With Wade Barrett sitting front row for that.
He's just like
What did he say
ass.
fuck me for? What?
It's
Bro,
it was a damn good promo from both sides because Cena definitely tore Cody down. And then Cody flipped that shit right around and showed that he can go toe to toe with Cena in a fucking promo.
I haven't seen somebody able to go bar for bar with Cena since CM Punk,
Dwayne couldn't
Randy.
even do it.
Who?
Dwayne couldn't even do it.
Not without that writing on his arm.
Yeah, like you said, it's probably the last time someone was able to rip Cena apart on the mic like that since Punk.
And I don't get the John Cena. I don't get the Cody Rhodes. Everybody says the same thing about Cody Rhodes. They're saying he's fake. They're saying he hides behind a suit and a gimmick. I just think we all kind of do. Like we could all be a worse person.
Oh yeah, Kendrick Lamar showed us we ain't hating enough.
We could all like just I want you like for all five of y'all. I'm proud of y'all, and for everybody who watches later, I'm proud of y'all. I want you to know you could be a worse person.
You could hate immensely more.
You you could do more, but I'm
What's
proud of you.
stopping you? What's
No,
stopping you?
don't listen to Maddie. I'm proud of you. And sometimes you need to let people know, hey, I could be knee deep in your ass right now, but I want to be a better person.
I am choosing to be the better man here.
I am choosing not to be elbow deep in your ass and work your mouth like a ventriloquist. I am choosing this right now.
Dude,
Let them know.
that Cena Cody promo was very very good. I thought,
I didn't like the last bit. I like the fact that they got physical,
but
but
they
I
made
don't
Cena
like.
look like an idiot again.
Yeah, and he didn't look good.
Cena literally did the one thing that he has seen everyone else do for 22 years.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm gonna run at you, duck, caught him, crossroads. I feel like if Cena wins at Mania, it's gonna be a screwy finish.
It's got to be. But they're going to do it for the sole purpose of getting Cena that record.
That's 17.
And I
I
saw
mean,
someone say give it to Cena at Mania and then have Orton win 15 at SummerSlam, and I'm like, no, no, no.
no. If I don't want Cena to retire with the belt.
You want him to retire I mean, that would be the perfect Perfect thing.
So he could talk shit for the rest of his life. You wanna hear it his mouth for that long, brother?
Guess what? Since I retired on top as a heel, the rest of my life I'm being a dick.
Yeah, no. If he retires on top, we're not gonna hear the end of it.
He just carries around a personal I assume that Rocky carries around that belt that he has with him all the damn time. Like
What?
that's just with him when he travels.
I still don't like the fact that he had to get his own belt. Kind of like that one kid
You
at the birthday party. You got to buy a little Timmy a gift, even though it's not his party, so
dude,
he doesn't act out.
you know how some of them redneck kids back in high school had gun racks in the back of their trucks and shit. Rock's got one of those, but he's just got a belt just set up in the back seat. So anytime he looks in his rear view, he sees that fucking thing.
It's a belt and a bottle of Termana tequila. Because why do we keep letting this man drink on live and then hop in a car and drive away?
Straight from the bottle, too. Like, it's not putting it into a glass, not putting it into a shot. He's just straight from the bottle.
He does this every pay-per-view. All I'm saying is, if you're a wrestling fan and a police officer and you want a justified DUI ticket, and The Rock is going to be in a city near you,
If your city ain't making its quota,
that's
just
all I'm
know.
saying.
Just know the WWE is coming to a city near you.
Put a Rock over. Like that, you know that's gonna be a story. Just pull him over. Speaking of The Rock, I want to say publicly, I don't know what purpose Ava serves.
Oh, see, this is the two sides of a different coin because I love Ava on NXT. I don't. I know Suge doesn't.
What does she do?
She's just a funny GM. I enjoy
Is
her
she
on
funny?
screen. I enjoy her.
I just maybe let's stop with the
I
nepotism hires. That's all I'm saying.
I know she's a nepo baby, but like I know that wholeheartedly. I didn't like her in the ring.
Me
I'm glad she's
neither.
doing something outside of the ring.
I
Career
just
adjacent.
I a few weeks ago I remember seeing somewhere that she's gonna have a bigger role that requires merch.
She's gonna get into merchandising. Isn't that what Steph used to do?
I think so. I don't. Did she? Yeah.
I think Steph was like chief for merchandising for a
No, I
longest
mean
time.
like her own merch.
Oh, that's gonna hit about as hard as when Vicky Guerrero got those "Excuse Me" shirts.
Excuse me. I had to bring Stormbreaker in the background here. But let's get to Jimmy and Jay Uso. We
Ooh,
we've been hearing talk, and we can even talk a little bit about Charlotte here.
yeah.
People are upset because I think in the first time in quite some time, I don't have the exact figure, but the Royal Rumble winners are not main eventing WrestleMania.
I can actually effort this real quick.
I love effort.
But yeah, keep talking, keep talking.
But so I know quite a few people are upset. I'm looking at them crazy. Like, why do we have main event Jey Uso not in the main event? That's what's confusing me right now. You know, we've been calling this man main event for what? Years now. More than one. And we give the main event to CM Punk, a Samoan named Joe, and Seth freaking Rollins. I don't I'm not it's not lost on me the irony here. I'm glad Charlotte's not getting another WrestleMania main event. anybody but Charlotte. But why don't we? What happened to co-main eventing?
Um, hold on. Did Mania 18, WrestleMania 34? I don't think AJ Styles and Shinsuke main evented either, did it? It was
Oh,
Roman and Brock, wasn't it?
yeah. Mm.
Neither Rumble winner in 2018 main evented,
Okay.
and 2023 that
2018
was,
was Asuka and Shinsuke, right?
yep.
It's
Neither of
easy.
them won their match, but I think we know why. But
That's an easy year to remember. It's like come to WWE where you can lose in front of the whole wide world. So how are we feeling? Does this invalidate the Royal Rumble?
well, let's look at the matches themselves. You've got Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Do you believe that should go above either of the triple threat matches, or do you even think that? Yeah, no. And same goes for Jey Uso and Gunther. Do you believe that goes above John Cena and Cody or either of the triple threats?
I believe it. I believe because there is a championship involved, it should go above the Shield plus the Shield Maker triple threat.
Okay. See, I see that logic in there as well. I know why they gave the triple threat the main event because, you know, give Punk that fucking Mania main event so he shuts the fuck up. But
But I think
like,
this isn't what he wanted. Like I think everybody wants to win a championship at WrestleMania. I don't think you want to have a match just to be there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what I see it as. They just gave you this main event just so you shut up finally.
that's how I feel about it too. I didn't say it was the right decision, but
And also, those comments you made to MJF were looking real terrible. Go main event night one of a
of a
buy
buy
one
one
get
get one
four.
special.
Yeah, brother. This is why you keep your words soft
You know,
and sweet.
I didn't even think about that promo.
Because he's main eventing night one.
Yep. Oh, but yeah, no. Honestly, I don't feel like it invalidates the Royal Rumble because it still gives those winners a title shot of their choosing at WrestleMania.
I mean,
They should bring back the main event. We've got 2 nights. There's no excuse why the women can't main event one night of the WrestleMania.
watch, we're gonna get a 3-night WrestleMania soon.
Don't you bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, no, give us a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday.
Dude, we already have to deal with sometimes having to deal with fucking stand and deliver on the Saturday. I think it's on the Saturday this year.
It's Saturday morning.
I don't want it anymore.
That's too bad.
That's
Not.
too damn bad.
That's way too bad. Yes, ma'am.
Ugh.
There's donuts in here, so she's excited.
Ooh, I would be
I'm
excited too.
excited. Yeah, I'm. Oh, let's go eat your donuts. Oh, bring me that one in. No, let me get that one.
But yeah, no. I don't feel like it invalidates the Rumble or the winners, but it definitely should have that main event stake to it. Just because I don't think it invalidates it doesn't mean I don't think it shouldn't be. Because for the longest time, the Rumble winner had the main event. I even saw an article that said, Triple H and Chris Jericho definitely should not have been main eventing of X8.
Really?
Oh yeah, because the two matches that you had of Austin, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, then Hogan and Rock, you could have had those be the co-main event, main event just for the moment.
Yeah.
And I could see that, especially since, in terms of main events, not a whole lot of people look at X8 in a lot of kindness.
I'm not gonna lie to you. X8 was before my time as a fan.
I got a lot of nostalgia for that show. I actually just went
Okay.
back and rewatched it the other day.
You might have to lead a watch along because I didn't start watching until 20.
Is there like a large portion that you hadn't watched still?
I haven't watched most of them before I started watching wrestling. I haven't missed one.
Oh, we got a message in the chat. Not the chat on here, but on our phones.
Oh. Oh. Hurry up then.
Um but yeah, no. If you want, we can totally go through and do like maybe we could do that for West Coast Wednesdays every now and then. Just do a watch along of it old pay-per-views, like chronologically.
Hell yeah. I mean, we can do that on Twitch for sure.
We can definitely do that on Twitch.
Uh
Cause
oh.
yo,
I think Fez finna be joining us. Let me bring up
oh,
the stage so I can add him to to the screen when he gets here. I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't start on any of the Swerve stuff.
big stuff.
Yeah, because I know he has quite a lot to say. But since we're here, Jimmy and Gunther.
Big Jim died so this fucking program could have
Can
feet.
live. He died so this story can live.
And sweet, merciful God, did he die?
That was hilarious. I like Petty Gunther.
His selling for that was incredible, but holy hell, that's a side of Gunther I have never seen.
Run out the arena and run back in. Just when they think everything is safe.
Yeah, dude, on my Netflix it went into a commercial break and then came back, and that's whenever Jimmy or Jay was helping Jimmy out. And then he came back. So that means there was a whole like 5 minute interval in between Gunther running out, looping all the way back around the building just to run back again.
We definitely got the same Netflix because I'm not paying extra.
No, absolutely not. Not for them prices.
No, I might have
Just for
to
me, just for me not to be able to share it. Go fuck yourself.
because I'm fitting to leave T-Mobile and they've been footing that bill for me. But yeah, that was. I've never seen somebody get jumped like that.
I mean, we've seen handcuffs. We've seen '09 Orton. But yeah, what Gunther did was definitely on another level of what we've seen in a long time.
Hey, hold on, you got something breaking. As of about 12 minutes ago,
Oh,
Russell Ops has reported that Rusev has re-signed with WWE via PWI Insider or PW Insider.
check the day on that. Make sure it's. You said
Was it
12 minutes
Rusev
ago.
Day? Yeah, 12 minutes ago.
Okay,
Not yesterday.
I was about to be like, you best check that time, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not trusting any news that came out yesterday. Did you see? Um, I know the quarter sent it to the group chat, but they were out here saying that Vince McMahon bought TNA.
I saw that and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. And then I opened up Twitter and I saw people saying, rest in peace, Mad Mardigan. And I'm like, oh, Val Kilmer passed away. That's got to be April Fool's. Nah, that was a kick to the balls.
Right.
Alora was like, that is totally a Val Kilmer way to go out, though.
On
Make people second guess it.
it's like, nah, that didn't actually happen. But we might be in for Rusev Day again.
You see, I'd be down for that. Mostly because I think he had a lot more to give, and they didn't do a fucking thing with him in AEW other than a really good, really short run with the TNT title.
I mean, they had a bunch of meat slapping going on.
There was some meat slapping, and then the meat slapping stopped for some reason.
We got a whole meat chant.
I forget, is that the match that started the chant?
Yes, it was.
It was him versus Hobbs, right?
And again, somebody they're not using right. Speaking of people they're not using right, Sean Spears. Ricky Saints pinned Sean Spears for the North American title.
Ricky Saints beat that whole group by himself.
to then be attacked by Ethan Page.
I mean, at least Ricky Saints versus Ethan's going to be fun.
But all of these people are ex AEW.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what they're doing. I see exactly what they're doing, and I know Sean's sitting there going,
I don't think I like it.
It's hit or miss. It's here or there. The matches have been fun.
It's like you finally give Sean Spears a championship run, and he's the definition of a transitional champion.
Oh, absolutely. He literally got the belt so he could hand it over to Ricky.
Just so it had a heel to beat that nobody would really care about. I would have loved to see a Ricky Saints mix it up with the family.
That'd be fun. I think Ricky and Tony D'Angelo would be a good little feud.
Because I didn't watch a lot of Tony D'Angelo before, but what I saw with them against Obafemi, that boy can go.
Oh, dude. From like the NXT 2.0, like the splatter paint era of NXT, Braun Breaker, Mello, like those were the three big standouts to me of that era, because Tony D'Angelo, at first I was like, okay, because they did not know where they were going with it. He was doing promos from Philly, then he was doing them from Chicago, and they were trying to figure out what kind of accent he could do as a mobster.
What mafia set is he from?
Yeah.
What family? Excuse me.
But he found his footing, and he truly knew his character, and he got his in-ring work down like within the first couple of weeks I saw him on NXT.
He did, and I enjoyed what they did with this group last night. I don't know if you saw, but they had them basically have a sit-down briefing on Dark State.
That's that new like Retribution group, right?
Yeah. It's the Shield of Retribution.
The Shield of Retribution.
Because they had Shield vibes at first. Retribution was, ain't nobody here, so what can we do that's crazy? I know.
I'm going to take a
chainsaw.
Ropes.
Yeah. And we still got that chainsaw that what's his name? Terry Funk gave Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Dust it off.
Put the blade back on that.
Yeah.
Put the blade back on that thing.
Get it out of storage. Dust that thing off. Rest in peace, Terry Funk.
Rest in peace, Terry, man. Drove nearby Amarillo, Texas on my vacation, actually. I was contemplating trying to find the Double Cross Ranch, but
no.
Nah. I ain't gonna do that.
You know them people.
I don't know those people. Plus, I'd probably get shot.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. Ah!
I'm a fan. Wait.
I've got an autograph to. Never mind.
I'm okay.
I'm just gonna go home now.
But don't worry about it. I'm not going to press charges. Can I keep the bullet as a souvenir? We're just trying to
What
get.
happened? What happened next after Jimmy getting absolutely murdered in the ring by Psycho Gunther?
Then I think they just.
Was
I think
it?
Jay. What happened?
I was about to say, was it the AJ Logan Paul thing next?
I don't remember.
I
I
just watched the
know.
damn show and I don't remember.
Right. No, it might have been.
No, there was something to do with Braun Breaker right before.
Oh, do you think was that when Penta and Braun had their little interaction on TV?
I think so. It was like a backstage segment. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's when we found out that they would be teaming, and
Oh yeah,
that
they're teaming up next week to face Finn and Dirty Dom.
that was this week.
Oh, that was this week. So I
That
missed a
happened
whole
this week.
ass match.
Yeah. Screwy finish. Finn Balor basically pulled Penta in the way for a spear and got the win. I like how they're building up this multi-man match for
Is
the.
this gonna be a 4-way? You think?
Yeah, it should be.
I would like them to make it a 5-way just to add Sheamus for shits and grins. That way they can give him the belt so he gets his goddamn triple or his goddamn Grand Slam.
They're not. They're gonna
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna let Dom win this one. I'm pretty sure.
Uh, but yeah, then we got Logan Paul and AJ Styles, and I'm glad AJ Styles has a WrestleMania match.
I just wish they would do more with him at WrestleMania matches. AJ Styles has a very bad record at WrestleMania.
His matches haven't been bad though, other than the Omos tag team match, the first one, not the second one, because that second one was the multi-man match, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. AJ Styles matches are never bad. He might not win them all.
Hell, he had a fantastic match with Shane McMahon. It was almost match of the night.
Again, it's hard to have a bad match with AJ Styles.
With that being said, as much as I hate the motherfucker, him and Logan Paul could potentially have match of the night.
Oh, they're gonna cook. I
It
just
doesn't
don't
matter
want to.
what it doesn't matter what night that match goes on. It's going to be fun to watch, but God, I wish it wasn't Logan. I wish it was someone better.
My
This is
biggest
AJ's
problem.
final run.
My biggest problem with Logan matches is they're all the same. It's like okay, yeah, it's gonna be a screwy finish. You're almost gonna win.
And a celebrity
Somebody's
is going to show up.
he basically got that Roman Reigns type setup, that Roman Reigns type beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, who's which one of my streaming friends needs a push right now? Speed.
Yeah, let's get Speed on Raw.
Let's
That
get
worked
Speed at
out.
Mania.
That worked out fantastic for him, didn't it?
I've never seen somebody get a rub burn like that.
We got some.
Oh,
And from
finally.
the ashes I rise.
Like
What's
a
happening,
phoenix.
boys?
Halfway
We're,
through.
I'm about to say we're 34 minutes in.
Listen,
You don't have a time for a full intro.
listen. That's why you got the half intro. You got from the ashes I rise. That's it.
That was a quarter intro.
There you go.
I was listening.
All right.
I was listening to old Second Turnbuckle Wrestling podcast episodes. Go do that, by the way. And
Yep.
this dude had like a 4-minute intro one time. When we had predictions, and he won like the first ever predictions tournament, and we used to pass around the golden turnbuckle. This dude went on for 4 or 5 minutes.
Yep. And I'll do it again.
So hey, he was on his big shit. He's like, "Hey, shut the fuck up! I'm talking."
Right, I'm talking. The champ is talking.
Your champion is talking. Shut your peasant mouth.
Oh, how y'all boys doing?
I'm tired,
Well,
boss.
Des, we just ran through a portion of Raw so far, so let's get you the spark notes.
Yes.
What'd you think of the Cena Cody promo from this Raw?
There was a Cena Cody promo.
Ah!
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you the notes. Cody basically cut Cena off at the start. Cody said, "I'm gonna give you something to talk about. I got a lisp. I was Stardust. I got an arm tattoo on my neck."
You know what?
He said, "Boom, boom, boom."
Let me give you a list of things to go through.
And basically, John Cena came back and said, "Dang, I gotta fight my chauffeur for the title. That's crazy."
Ooh.
After that,
It was a pretty damn good back and forth. I'm not gonna lie.
then Cena goes on to say, I've never buried talent. I buried mediocrity," with Wade Barrett 25 feet away on commentary.
You know what? That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful as shit. Like,
And then
if I was Wade Barrett, I'd have to get up and slap the shit out of him.
I'd at least have to get
I'd
up.
have to Will Smith him.
Hey, man, you got to take the headset off.
You're right. No, I need to beat your ass now. What you mean?
You got to come from behind that desk. And then he also, I think the biggest thing was, the biggest zinger was John Cena says, I build incredible things for billionaires. The only thing you've done is stole money from a billionaire's son.
Ugh. I mean, but did he steal money from the billionaire's son? That wasn't really his fault.
I mean, I wouldn't say he stole the money.
He didn't steal it.
I'm about to say the money is still in the business. It's just the business is ass now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say ass. Cody was the soul of
AEW?
AEW though.
Yeah.
Like that early part of AEW, he most definitely was the soul of it.
Because
First
like
5-star match for the company, if I'm not mistaken.
and that's a problem because like he really was AEW for a long time, and now we just kind of have Chris Jericho and his muffin top stomach.
Cody and Kenny Omega were a huge part of. I'd say more so Cody, the beginning wrestlers feeling like something, having some sort of feeling to it. Because if you remember, it was kind of like WWE was signing people up, and because I knew AEW was coming, and so they just had to kind of sign whoever was available. They had to sign people's friends. They signed Brandon Cutler. They signed Peter Avalon. They signed Michael Nakazawa. They signed SCU.
Hey. Don't you dare say nothing like that about SCU. They were a great tag team that did not get used right.
I'm not saying they weren't a great tag team.
We're just saying they weren't used right.
They weren't used right. Yeah. A lot of people that were signed, it kind of felt like he was signing people just to have people on the roster until he can get the people he really wanted. And it kind of, we got to see a little bit of that through the Swerve interview. Because Swerve said he felt like Tony Khan just missed Swerve. Tony Khan just missed signing Swerve. when he
Yeah.
went to WWE. So it seemed like he had to sign whoever was available until he could sign who he wanted.
Which sounds about right, quite frankly, because he was on a signing spree, but it wasn't, for the most part, like the first half of it was like top stars on the indie scene, and then everything after that was Dingle McFart and a whole bunch of other shit.
Not Dingle
Bear
McFart.
country.
Like that's what it felt like, and that's no shade to Dingle McFart, but like,
Hey, wait.
Dingle McFarts out there. It's just,
Wait,
he really
like-
wasn't signing folks.
I came up with a name, and that shit was just hilarious. When the last time WWE was trying to sign people, Hinkle McCrinkleberry, that was one. Shout out to Key and Peele.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounds. It really does feel that way. And like, I hate to be that guy, but like, that's also how it kind of felt when Speedball Mike Bailey kind of debuted on AEW. I was just kind of like, this has no fanfare. This has no fanfare.
Mike Bailey is an insane talent, though.
I think that's
awesome.
That's WWE. To be honest with you, I'd rather sit here and have to research people than have a wrestling company feed me bullshit. Like,
Yep.
I enjoyed. Hold on one second. I enjoyed looking into Orange Cassidy when he first signed. I enjoyed the fact that there was a bunch of free matches that I could sit and get familiarized with his little catalog. You feel me?
Yeah.
What pissed me off is CM Punk signing with WWE and him sitting there lying to me with a straight face, talking about I've trained Muay Thai, and then you go to UFC and get your ass beat.
Get your shit rocked.
You don't remember that?
No, I mean, I remember that, but like, Muay Thai.
That's
yeah.
what,
Do you not remember his early promos?
I'm about to say he more like got turned into Kung Pao Chicken. I don't know about Muay Thai. He was turning into Pad Thai. I don't know about no Muay Thai. He might have been Tai Lung, the voice actor, but he wasn't from Muay Thai.
They hyped that shit up something serious. I'm dangerous in Muay Thai, and I've been fighting all my life. Like, okay.
All right, buddy. If you say so. You were dangerous on the mic, maybe. Potentially.
Black belt on the mic.
Right, he was a black belt on the mic. I don't know about in the ring.
Speaking of in-ring things, we got a little beef. We got a real life beef. We've been waiting for Fez to touch on this real life beef.
This one I actually do know stuff about.
Between Swerve Strickland. I mean, we can. First of all, let me say this. I'm glad we didn't bring this up last week because Vlad TV puts his interviews out piece by piece, day by day. Like, so he'll break a 2-hour interview down into 5 to 9 minute snippets and bust them out daily for weeks. So we only got a little bit. We got a snippet of what Swerve was saying about AJ Francis and his release from WWE. And that's what people really started. The friction really started because people were like, how are you going to sit here and be mad at somebody being aggressive on behalf of a black man being aggressive on behalf of a black woman who's his friend, who's his coworker, who just got unceremonially fired 2 weeks after being brought up to the main roster.
Yeah, that was a load of bullshit. And they knew it was a load of bullshit.
Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad.
It was a real bad look.
Horrible look. And then to sit here and throw Top Dollar up under the bus like that.
I just feel like Vince did not want them on the main roster, period.
I can see that. I can see that. It's like, this is too, Vince probably said, it's too black.
Yeah, he felt like Hero was way too black.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Vanilla Ice in the group.
Oh,
This is too
where's
black.
the at?
My nigga.
We'll come back to that. we will come back to that.
No, that's coming up.
Oh, yeah, no, we're going to hit that right now. And then apparently, and I missed it. It flew over my head. I don't even know when they brought up Booker T, but apparently they were speaking of the lack of representation at the top for black people as of late. And he was saying that there's been no black people main eventing PLEs. There's been no equal opportunity. And how does someone see you as how does somebody see you as an equal when else say the N-word in front of your face? And right, that shit is a part of TV. Like it wasn't like that was unscripted. That was
a fly.
He scripted. He scripted himself to say the N-word to John Cena, who is not black, who appropriated black culture to get over at the behest of Stephanie McMahon.
Well, Booker T was standing off camera.
Booker T and his wife. And his wife.
And all he had to say is, tell me he did not just say that.
Again, probably scripted, because that was his line. And so Booker T, he says something. He says he makes a statement. He said he pulled up on Swerve in Virginia. And I'm going to read it. This is what he says. I approached Swerve Strickland and had a conversation with Swerve Strickland. He talking like Stephen A. I don't know why everybody he sound like Steve. I'm gonna try to read this.
Not the person you want to sound like right now.
Not the person you want to sound like right now.
I mean, he's even got the middle initial Booker T. Huffman, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh,
dang! It fits here. Booker T says he had an offer to be on Vlad TV and he turned it down. Then they called him back and offered him some money. He turned it down again. Hold on 1 second. They got it. He wasn't gonna be led on the Vlad TV to let Vlad TV create beef between him and another black man. Vlad, for those of you who know Vlad TV and Adam 22 and those are the likes, those are the feds basically.
Yep. The ops.
For sure.
If you go on any of their shows, just know that you are going to be part of an investigation at some point in time in the future. Like, your name will be brought up in some form of investigation.
For something.
It's like, you may not have a hand in it, but you're part of it.
I'm only going to read parts of this because not everything makes sense. Not everything needs to be said. Booker T goes on to say, I don't know if these guys think racism stopped in the 90s. In 1990, excuse me, that year specifically, when I got into the business, but it didn't. You may not hear it, a lot of racial issues with Booker T, because I handled racial issues hand first. I opened doors, I broke down barriers for people like Swerve. Swerve Strickland would perhaps not even be here if it wasn't for me.
I don't know about that one, but I can understand the sentiment.
You speak on Vince McMahon and him saying the N-word. You want me to be the angry black man in the company. You want me not to open doors and make spaces for people like you. That's what you want me to do. Swerve Strickland, I hope you're never going to be in movies. I hope you're never going to be on a movie set. You might hear someone say the N-word, and if you got a problem with it, they're going to tell your ass to get the hell out of here. This is a movie, all right? And then he goes on to say, I'm upset, but more importantly, I'm disappointed in Swerve Strickland because I told him, and I'll repeat it just like I repeated it to him. You got played. You got played, bro. You got played. You let the man play you and pitch you against me and me against you. Here's the problem. Swerve ain't wrong.
At all.
No.
In this instance here, Swerve ain't wrong. We've been saying it for years. And you know, a lot of us were agreeing with Booker T until Booker T gets on this podcast and says, I don't know what he's talking about. I was on every show back in the day.
Mm. That's because you shucked and jived and spin a Rudy your way onto all those shows, sir.
Maybe you need
Let
to
the
be more
white
like
man
me.
Look, the white man said the N-word in front of you. You popped the spin a Rooney and you went on about your day. You were the joke, sir. And listen, that's no shade to Booker T's career. Booker T will always be a legend, but every legend has a flaw, and that's his. And he can't get rid of that because that shit's syndicated television, sir. That shit is in
My nigga.
syndication.
My nigga.
And like I was telling Suge before we went live, like specifically on this topic, for me, outside looking in. But with that type of perspective, I've also noticed Swerve has the most valid point with WWE specifically not pushing black talent at the top level. You've got one that I can name that is consistently up at the top over there, and it's Bianca.
Yeah. I mean, shit. They just let her husband and his best friend get some gold after a while.
You know, a team that has deserved holding those titles for fucking years.
Let's talk about how you just let Bobby Lashley walk out the door.
Fuck.
One of the most talented. One of the most talented men for his size.
That is a Brock Lesnar level talent, and you just let him walk out the door.
So if you think about it, before Brock Lesnar retired, it was only about 2 people that could beat Brock Lesnar convincingly on TV. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley.
Shit, do y'all remember how excited we were when Lashley was finally getting his match with Lesnar?
That shit was hype.
Yeah, and I wish they would have done more.
That first match was fun. Horrible ending, but was fun.
I think, wasn't there a stipulation on the first match, and I guess Brock just didn't want to do it. Like, he had to end up facing somebody if he won the match, and he just didn't feel like doing it, so he got DQ'd.
I think that wasn't the Bray Wyatt, was it?
It might have been Bray Wyatt.
I think because Lashley was going to go on to have the program with Bray Wyatt, and then what happened.
Yeah, he just didn't feel like dealing with all that. He said, I'm not doing the spooky stuff, bro.
You miss me with that.
You got it.
But, yeah, that...
Ooh. So, Matty, you say you don't have a dog in this fight, but you do have a dog in a different fight. Matty is Latino.
Absolutely.
I'll say that LWO, Andrade, they haven't been Rey Mysterio.
Bro, you've got arguably
Dragon Lee,
a few of the most talented in-ring wrestlers. Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza, a tag team that has not been utilized hardly at all, that should be on TV. It works with Humberto and Angel because they're cousins. You can put them together. Another thing is them slapping all the Mexicans together just because they're Mexican.
They put them all together so they can get them all on TV so people can't say, listen, it's not like we're not booking them.
And you know what? And guess what? And the crazy part is, me and Matty have talked about this before. It's better than last time.
The Mexicools.
It's better.
3 of the greatest luchadors of all time.
See, but like,
put them in cut-off Dickie suits and make them ride to the ring on a lawnmower.
This shit makes me miss Black and Gold NXT so much. Like, I really miss it. Because
remember the push that Angel Garza had down there.
I'm like, hold on, where the fuck is that Triple H booking? Because everybody was booked on NXT. Nobody felt like they were getting left out. Not a single demographic was being left out on NXT.
Hey, y'all on NXT. I'm still stuck on. These are 3 of the greatest luchadors of all time. What are we going to do with them? Put them on a lawnmower.
Put them on a lawnmower. Make them wear suspenders. Can I wear my mask? Go fuck yourself, Psychosis.
No.
Put them in dicky suits.
But my mask is part of my heritage, part of my career. Okay, cool.
So is this
lawnmower.
So is this lawnmower.
So is this lawnmower, dog.
Dude, it's nuts.
You better be glad we allowed you to wear actual dickies. We could have had you in that off-brand shit.
Oh, no, not that FB County.
You're lucky.
So...
And yes, Andrade as well. Like, we've seen what that man can do. That man can put on classics with anybody.
Dragon Lee, isn't Dragon Lee the current champion of 3-minute matches?
God, don't even get me started on Speed.
They signed Penta. They had him on Raw for 2 weeks, and then they had him on Main Event on the 3rd week.
I mean, Penta's at least going to have a WrestleMania match, but...
He's not going to win. Dom is getting that belt. And this is why I don't talk too bad about AEW, because AEW is necessary. AEW is needed. Because if not, they could really just say, hey, if you want to wrestle on TV, get on the back of this lawnmower.
My only issue with AEW is that it just desperately needs a dedicated booker, and
or booking committee.
Right, like they really do need a booking committee. They need a group of people who can book something, and if every majority doesn't rule on it, that shit's not happening.
Dude, they've got guys that have been with damn near every company on the planet for over 30 plus years.
Hire Gail Kim.
Yes.
For some reason, I do feel she's going to AEW. And if you make her the dedicated booker for the women's division...
Hire Gail Kim. Ooh.
It's game over.
Yeah, just let her work some of the men's matches, too. She took a cop killer, man.
Yeah.
Was she the one that also took the fucking border toss all the way across the 6 sides?
Yes. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And remember,
just threw her ass like a rag doll.
Hernandez was a big dude. But again, this is why all these other wrestling companies are necessary. I'm afraid for TNA and its proximity to WWE, because in 5 years, Impact could be a Tubi show.
Hey, free wrestling.
Oh, but Tubi.
It could be a Tubi show. It could be on YouTube International.
Hey, I got a lot of respect for Tubi. Them motherfuckers got me the Super Bowl this last year.
You know what? Yeah.
I fuss with it.
That's respectable. That is respectable.
Hey, look, Tubi is cool. I don't have no issues with Tubi.
I got
Dude, some of them
Tubi originals. That's what I got.
Yeah, them Tubi originals.
I love
so
Tubi originals. I love Tubi originals.
Tubi originals have the same feeling as a Darman video. Like y'all know Darman videos.
Wait, what? There's this one Tubi clip where the lady is trying to the dude is popping pills. His husband is popping pills, and she's like, "What are you doing? You got a good job. If they test you, you can lose your job." He's like, "I lost my job months ago." You know how I've been? No, wait. You wouldn't know how I've been getting money. I've been fucking. I've been turning tricks.
I'm like, bro, every time I see a Tubi clip, I'm like, it's some outlandish shit. I caught one the other day where it was like this woman catches her husband cheating, and you got the husband, the cheater, and then her daughter, and she pulls out a gun, shoots the dude, shoots the woman, and then looks at the kids. You're just like, I'm just a kid, and then shoots the kid. I'm just a kid. It's crazy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I watching? This can't be real.
There's this one where I guess this one dude was DL and he was with his lover. He was like, "Man, I don't play this gay shit." He's like, "You are gay."
Wait, was he wearing a Metallica shirt?
Yeah,
Was he wearing a Metallica shirt? Was that the one?
You are gay.
I'm telling you, man, it's a lower budget Darman video every time. Every time.
Somebody said Tubi movies are Hallmark movies for black people.
You know what? No, that's some racist ass shit. I don't accept it.
I don't accept it.
Like we can't get no holiday movies. No, we got
these are Tyler Perry rejects. These are,
you know what? They do feel like they're Tyler Perry Hallmark movies. I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
Tyler Perry's like, no, this ain't me. You know, I'm gonna sell this to one of the little homies, and I'm gonna produce it, and we're gonna put it on Tubi.
It's like it's the shitty version. It's the shitty.
I'm gonna help fund this.
It's the really shitty version of Stephen King's $1 like college essay videos. Like, you know how he sends off his shit to college students for like $1 or so. That's the shit that Tyler Perry does for Tubi. It's like, here's a shitty idea. You can buy it for $1.
Here, yeah, you got it.
There you got it. This will never make it on a Tyler Perry production, but you can have it.
I'm not gonna use it.
Oh, my fucking ribs hurt.
It's
ridiculous.
It's been a wild day. We didn't talk about stems.
Yeah, no, Fez. Before you got in, me and Alora, she's passed out now, but for absolutely no reason, our vocal stem for the day has been Fetty Wap.
Yeah, baby.
You know what? Good vocal stem. Good vocal stem. Yes.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Right, that neurodivergent
1738.
Yes, I agree.
And then I told him that my vocal stem has been the soulful SpongeBob, the soulful Mrs. Puff Crash.
What?
Oh, SpongeBob.
No. SpongeBob, why?
Why? Just let me give you a visual. It's 10:38 at night.
That's a very specific time.
Big Suge in a white 2002 Toyota Camry V6. The V6 is important.
The V6 is important. Okay.
On the freeway on the way home from work. Every time somebody gets slow in front of me, oh, SpongeBob.
Why? I'm like, what episode was that from? Was that the one where Mrs. Puff was robbing him?
No, they crash into, every time they crash into something, it's a reoccurring thing. Every time SpongeBob hits it, has an accident, and Mrs. Puff goes into the Puff. Her voice gets all deep.
It really does. There's only been select few times where it wasn't.
Oh my god.
I don't know why that reminds me, but like, did y'all hear Squilliam finally made his way back to SpongeBob after 9 years?
I saw something, but I don't know the context.
Buddy suffered that heart attack at the Super Bowl and hasn't been seen since. And that boy was shopping at the bargain bin.
Hey, sometimes you got to go where your money stretch.
Listen, but I'm like, Squilliam, you talking all that shit.
9 years of doing nothing, man. That money gonna run dry, keeping your ass alive.
Hey, look, you gotta. And I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing real quick.
Fez, what did you think about Jimmy Uso dying so that Gunther and Jay could have some legs?
I did see that. My God, they just murdered that man. They just murdered that man. That's all that was. That was murder on television. And
Oh,
quite
that's one thing.
frankly, yeah, he. It's like I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. He Goku the entire feud. Like he pulled off the Cell teleport with the entire feud, took all the heat, and just disappeared.
I feel like he sacrificed. He pulled the Chow too.
Yeah, I love you, Tien. That was it.
I love you, Jay. Boom.
I love you, Oos. Boom. That was it.
And it didn't work.
See, that's why I gave him credit. That's why I gave him credit. I was like, listen, we just might be able to do something and give that man the Goku Cell moment.
This is when Krillin died.
Dude, at this point, I kind of want Gunther to win so that way he's just like the biggest shitbag heel in the company.
Me too. Oh, and what we didn't talk about last week, and we can hit on briefly at the end of this episode, El Grande Americano. I'm glad Fez is here for this. What are our thoughts on the luchador being billed from the Gulf of America?
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to you. When they played the vignette, I was rolling. El Grande Americano, that's a Starbucks order.
The big American.
That's 100% a Starbucks order because Americano is I think it's a coffee drink. Like
it is, son of a bitch.
Yeah. So El Grande Americano, large Americano, like that shit had me rolling. Then they billed him from the Gulf of America, and I was like,
Someone thought it was funny.
Yeah, all the higher ups in WWE who voted for Trump, they thought it was funny. Everybody else just groaned.
The Trump supporters, that's it. Yeah, they thought that.
That's exactly who it was for. It was only for Trump supporters. Everybody else.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shut the fuck up.
No, because I heard it and I was kind of like,
yeah.
It'd be fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. If the president gets impeached and somebody else comes into office and a lot of the stuff that has been stressing me out gets undone, that'd be hilarious.
It would be funny. But currently, right now, all it is a reminder that this dude is dragging us closer and closer to World War III. And the bad part is that we're going to be the ones that are cooked.
Yeah.
He thinks he can solo a 20v1. Nigga, you not Kendrick.
No.
You're not doing that.
Because it's not going to be you. You think, like, we're not fighting for this shit?
So, like, sir, we would sooner pop you before we ever pop anyone for this country. Are you crazy? You better get.
You want to hand me something?
Like what?
I just want to say the views and opinions.
Listen, at this point, I don't give a fuck. They've been listening to me through my phone, through my microphone, and I
you got Alexa
1,000 times. If
they
gotta come see me about it.
And
come see me about it, please.
I think we covered everything that's worth covering. We got Dynasty coming out up soon. A huge shout out to MLW for selling out Battle Riot again. I was just determined. I just wasn't able to get tickets. I saw me, life is lifing. Bills are billing. Gollies, who got the Scat Pack going?
Dude, no, I don't know. That was loud as hell.
Yeah. Show off. But shout out to MLW for selling out their second venue that they moved to because the first venue wasn't big enough.
Battle Riot's going to go crazy this year. It's this Sunday?
This Saturday.
Saturday.
This Saturday. I'm not going to be able to make that one, but I am looking forward to making Coastline Clash from Championship Wrestling from Irvine. It's going to be at the end of the month when my finances recover, hopefully. But yeah, stay tuned to the West Coast Graps page. Our YouTube, if you're not subscribed, go support us over there. We're going to stay on top of all the news coming out this week and beyond. Matty, you streaming later?
Yep, Greg Cherry in about 4 hours.
Greg Cherry in about 4 hours. Shout out to Fez for making it.
Still,
thank you for coming in.
From work.
Yeah, we didn't miss you, man. Boy.
I'm trying to switch the schedule so that I can be available here on recording days, but we got out early, so I rushed home and made sure I was able to do this.
Hell yeah. We might change it. We'll see.
I mean, we don't have to. I'm trying to get that day off.
All right. Hey, that works too. But a shout out to all 16 of y'all who came through, stayed to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Share this with a friend. Go subscribe on YouTube. Check out the Greg Cherry Show later. We are going to check y'all